If you have been thinking to start creating video content, but you are not so sure what exactly is the equipment that you need in order to get started, then this video is for you. Let me share you a quick story. Back in March 2023, that day I decided to start my YouTube channel, and at the same time, one of my friends told me that he wanted to do the same. And now we have come to the end of 2023. I've got about more than 100 videos posted on my YouTube channel, and my friends, he even barely get started. And when I asked him what is the one thing that really stopped him from making videos, and he told me that, well, I don't have the equipments that, to shoot the videos. And I was like, oh, really? Huh? So you see, when you first get started, you don't need any fancy equipment at all, because the truth is that no one is going to watch your videos. I know it's sad, but that's the truth. So in this video itself, I'm going to share with you how can you start shooting videos without any fancy equipment at all. Okay, let's go with the first one. You don't need a studio. Now, instead of building an entire studio designed just for you to start making videos, it's going to take you a lot of time, effort, and of course, it's burning you a lot of cash. So you see, when I was making my very first videos for YouTube, I was literally sitting on my bed and just, like putting some books on it, like stack it, and then I would just shoot it. Then, over the time, I started to build a workstation, and yeah, this workstation is now officially the place for me to shoot my YouTube videos. And number two, you don't need a fancy lighting. Maybe you see some YouTuber with a good studio with a fancy light setup, the LED light, the spotlight, and all that kind of thing. And you felt like, oh my god, I want to have one too. But reality kicks in, you're not able to get all this set up, and eventually you procrastinate, and guess what? You give up. I believe the natural sunlight is the best lighting that you can have with the lowest possible cost. So knowing this, set up your workstation, set up the place for you to start shooting a video with a direct sunlight. So it's just like me, I set up my entire workstation with the direct sunlight just beside it. So, I can get a good lighting without spending a lot of money. And of course, if you have noticed, I did all my video shooting in the morning while the sunlight is still available. Number three, you don't need a good camera. Sony, Canon, Fujifilm, I have got none of this. When you're just getting started, a decent phone with a decent camera quality, that's all you need. And just so you know, I'm still using an iPhone 12 to shoot this video. I know, Apple has just launched iPhone 15 or iPhone 15 Pro Max, but yeah, iPhone 12 still works for me. And of course, when you're in a game long enough, consider switching it to a better camera so you can achieve a better video quality. And I guess that's going to help you to gain more subscriber and watch time, of course. But the key is that never let not having a good camera to be an excuse for you to not get started. Number four, you don't even need a tripod or stabilizer. When I just got started, guess what I use? There's no tripod, there's no stabilizer. Guess what? A whole stack of book. Just put the stack of book, like putting your phone here, and you're good to go. Number five, you don't need a fancy recording setup. Just get yourself a lavalier mic or a lapel mic. It's not going to cost you a lot of money. This, you can get it easily from Amazon and just anywhere else. A good audio quality is way more important than a good video quality. If your video quality is kind of low, but your audio is quite clear, alright, it's clear enough, people are still willing to watch it. But if your audio quality sucks, trust me, no one is going to watch your videos. At the end of the day, I believe what really is stopping you from making a first video is not the setup, right? It's not the lighting, alright? It's not the mic setup, but yourself. If you cannot get your mind set for doing something, even if you have the best setup in the world, you're still not going to start making a move to make your first video. If you want to get something done, you will always figure out a way to get it done. Likewise, if you don't want to get something done, you will always figure out an excuse not to do it. So, you can make progress or you can make excuses, but you can never make both. Until then, let's make more results. I'm going to share with you what are the... So you see, when I first started... oh my god. So you see, when I first started... Fuck!